Hi everyone, just doing a quick video to talk about our new 2021 Life Designer range. What a year this year's been, so looking forward to next year. So as you're probably already aware, we're opening for pre-order on Tuesday the 15th of September at 10 AM Sydney time. It is a pre-order, which means our stock won't ship out immediately after orders are placed. I'm expecting it to ship out in October. It might be a little bit early, it might be end of September, but just to be on the safe side, let's say October, so it won't be too much longer after the pre-order opens. And yeah, talking about our 2021 Life Designer range. So we've got 4 amazing covers for this year. We've got Seaside Palms, which is a pale pink with a really vivid blue watercolour palm leaf pattern all over it, and pale blue is the inside feature cover for this one, 3 ribbons. We have Vintage Hawaiian. So this is kind of like a really subdued matte black, and obviously very, very bright otherwise. That's the back, I love the back of this one. And Forest Green is our feature cover. And the ribbons. We have Mulberry Blue, which we've done this mulberry colour a few times before, absolutely love it. It's a really, really vibrant kind of pinky purple fuchsia colour, and very, very vivid blue here as well, and also blue feature cover inside. And we've done another classic black book cloth again, but this one we've actually upgraded it this year. It's more durable, the foil doesn't scratch up as much, it's a little bit more protected for day-to-day wear, so it should wear better. And yeah, so we've got all the 4 new covers, and we're doing the 4 styles as before as well. So you've got Desktop Daily is our daily, big, huge, heavy, definitely one to keep on your desk at home. Also great now if you're working from home. So if you have previously thought, I don't want to carry it to and from work every day, if you're working from home now, really, really good size to have. We have our Compact Weekly, so this is our smallest and lightest one, and this obviously has the weekly spread. I'll go through the inside pages afterwards. And our Signature Weekly with the spiral bound. You might have noticed this year we're doing it in the book cloth as well, which looks really elegant in the black in particular. Spiral bound inside. And then we have the Compact Daily again, which is divided into the 6 months. So there's 2 editions of it. There's January to June and July to December. So you can buy 2 different covers. They don't have to be the same one. You can buy them separately. You can buy them together as a pack. It's a bit cheaper if you buy them together. And yeah, we've kept it separate again. I think it worked really well, especially for this year. So in July, we're all ready to start 2020 all over again. So hopefully it won't be the same for 2021, but it's always nice to start fresh halfway through the year anyway and clear out and not have to carry all your pages around. So they're the covers, the styles, and I'll just quickly show you some other things. All of them come with 2 sticker sheets. So similar to last year, but we've updated the colour palette. There's actually 2 slightly different colour palettes you might notice on each sheet. So all of the styles come with the sticker sheets. They also, as always, come beautifully boxed in the keepsake box. And in the black cotton bag as well. Good to protect it when you're taking it out and about in your handbag, and also to put other things in there like pens and stickers. And then they all have a little booklet this year. So it's got a few pages in it, and it just talks about the philosophy of the Life Designer, how to set it up, and some like little bit of instructions on how you can use the habit tracker and the budget tracker as well. So all of the styles come with that. And then if you're new to us, I'll just quickly let you know the differences between the styles. So basically we have 2 weekly styles and 2 daily styles. So starting with the weekly, we have the Compact Weekly and the Signature Weekly. They're not too dissimilar in terms of overall size. The Signature Weekly is a lot thicker, and I'll explain why in a minute, and it's obviously the only spiral bound we do as well. So Compact Weekly, and all of our styles have some of these pages at the beginning. So you've got your introduction page, monthly tabs down the side, 2021 year planner, 2022 yearly planner, and special dates. So we do Australia, New Zealand, Canada, and the USA and the UK. 2021 vision board, monthly overview, This is really good for like special events or key dates for key deadlines, things that are happening like holidays, big picture things. Monthly page with a monthly quote, monthly calendar view, and then monthly goals. So you have space for 3 goals each month, and habit tracker for the month, so 5 habits, and then a monthly budget overview. It's more of a top level view, so you're not going to write in every little thing that you spend every day. It's more like top level income, top level savings, and then key things that you'd spend it on, such as your big bills, rent. You know, this month we're going away for the weekend, so those kind of top level expenditures. And then for the Compact Weekly, so all of those pages so far in every single style. The Compact Weekly for their health section looks like this. So this is a monthly view. So you've got each week in the month and each day of the week, and then you've got space to write in your meal planning for that month, or in that 2 pages, and you can also make a list here of obviously calorie intakes, exercise programs, or shopping lists. And then you've got your weekly spread. So it's a week over 2 pages. You've got a weekly goal up the top and a little weekly to-do list, so things that aren't specific to a certain day. And then every day you've got a top 3 priority, a little to-do list, and a little box as well where you might want to write in evening plans or dinner plans, birthdays, things like that in a separate little box. And so a week over 2 pages, and obviously you've got the 12 months. And then all the styles have this at the back as well. We've got a 2021 bucket list, accounts, passwords and logins. Obviously just use prompts rather than your actual passwords. And it's useful for, you know, like your gas account number, things like that. Gift buying list, Christmas, birthdays, books to read, movies to watch, and some note pages and some blank pages. And then all our book bound styles have this little pocket in the back like that. So that's our Compact Weekly. Our Signature Weekly is exactly the same, except it has a spiral bound, which means you can flick it back on itself. So if you're left-handed, like I am, it's actually quite good that you can flick it back because you don't smudge in the middle. And the difference is its pocket is like this. It's a double-sided pocket, and it's unique in that it has a whole separate tabbed section for health. So we always have some sort of meal and exercise planning component to all our styles, but the Signature Weekly is by far the most detailed one because you get an entire page for the week, and it's broken down into breakfast, lunch, dinner, exercise and water intake, and you've got it for every day of the week. So loads of space if you're following any sort of strict training or diet program, and it's a whole separate section, so lots of pages. So definitely a really comprehensive health component to the Signature Weekly. Then for our daily styles, we have 2. Very big difference in size and weight, obviously. Let me show you like that. All of them are available in all 4 covers. So our desktop daily is our biggest, it's our heaviest, it's fantastic if you're working from home, or you can leave it on your desk at work so you don't kind of carrying it around everywhere because it is really heavy. I think it's 1.2 kilos. So think of it as like carrying a laptop. So it's fantastic though if you need lots of space. So it has all the same feature pages as we went through on the other one, but it has, obviously, instead of a weekly layout, it's got a day to a page, and we have separate pages for Saturday and Sunday, so just as much space. And it's got our daily layout, which has the top 3. It has a timed schedule from 6 AM to 10 PM, a really long space for to-do lists, a breakfast, lunch, dinner and exercise built into your actual daily layout as well, and then a nice big section for keeping any notes for each day too. So yeah, huge amount of pages, really, really good if you've got long to-do lists, lots of scheduled events and meetings, and you also don't need to carry it everywhere with you. If you do need to carry it everywhere with you, then we have our Compact Daily. This is A5 in size, which is the same as our Compact Weekly, and they're actually about the same thickness, and obviously the same size as well. And the only difference between the 2 is the size. So it's A5 instead of, this isn't actually A4, but it's very close to A4. It'll feel like A4 if you're using it. And the only difference is the page is obviously smaller because it's A5, and it's also divided into 6 months. So you've got the first 6 months of the year and then a second diary for the second 6 months of the year. And to make sure you have space to still record events in the second 6 months of the year, there's a separate tab section at the back for monthly calendars for those 6 months. So this one is I've got the July to December here. So you've got the following January to June, and then you have a section with all of those monthly calendars at the back. So 6 more monthly calendars. So you can start putting in future dates and events in there. And then when you actually open your next diary, start transferring them across. So there are 4 styles: the desktop daily, the compact weekly, and the compact daily, and the signature weekly. I think that's all the main things. The book bound styles all have 3 ribbons. The signature weekly doesn't because it's got the spiral. And yes, I think that's everything for 2021. So as I said at the beginning, we'll be opening for pre-order on Tuesday the 15th of September at 10 AM Sydney time. You might have seen that we've temporarily paused all of our international shipping. So COVID has had a lot of delays with all of international shipping, and basically parcels would go out from us very quickly, speedily and easily, and then we wouldn't get tracking information and they'd get postponed for ages. And we just don't want to disappoint anyone and make it that you don't receive it for months and months. So we paused it for a while the worst of it was going, but we will resume it for pre-order. And we'll be shipping internationally everywhere from our Sydney warehouse. So if you're in a country where there are big postal delays at the moment because of the situation, then you can expect a bit of a delay, but it will leave our warehouse very quickly once we've received your order and we go off pre-order. So more like in October, they'll start to ship out. And we'll be shipping UK orders from Sydney as well. Again, with our warehouse over there, we had to make a really hard decision to not ship out from the UK anymore because it was just the delay from getting them to Sydney to over there, it was just taking too much. So they'll all be shipping from Sydney, but we're still working on a cheaper rate for our UK customers because we know there's a lot of you and we want to make sure we get it to you as quickly as we can, and obviously as cheaply as we can. So yeah, so that's everything I think. If you have any questions at all, please let me know and shoot us an email or comment and we'll get back to you. And hopefully we'll have a fantastic 2021.